I've probably got about a week left on this job and figured that I'd show a process so far. Let's start with the kitchen since it was the most challenging. The roof had caved in and tons of water damage, as you can see. Thought I was going to be able to salvage some of the stuff, ended up not being able to. Ended up removing all the walls, the floor, the subfloor, and even that wall that you can see to the right. Ended up dealing with heated ceilings, which was the first, and lots of water damage. Even the bottom plates were rotten and had to be replaced. The whole house had to be replumbed, and most of the top plates in the kitchen. Once the roof had been repaired, things kind of started rolling along. About 40% of the floor joists had been rotten, and the other ones had to be rebraced. It took a full 3 days to remove all the rot. Then the insulation was installed in the subfloor. Ended up having to level the floor where the wall used to be. This is how it looked before the insulation for the walls and the ceiling was installed. Stopped installing due to electrical, had to wait for the electrician to come, which halted the project just a little. This is the week I hired 2 guys that didn't know what they were doing. Had to redo it, and it ended up looking like this. Began applying joint compound and tape, which is a long and draining process, especially ceilings. I hate ceilings, but I can't lie, drywall and texturing is my favorite. This was the result. Ended up having to do something different with the center of that ceiling. Previous owner had 3 layers of drywall on the ceiling, I'm guessing because of the heated ceilings, so I had to do something a little different there. And joint compound, braced and trimmed it out with 1x. And this is me starting on the flooring. Flooring is actually what got my start in construction in the first place. It's what I started doing when I got out of the military. Anyways, I think it took about 2 days to install the entire floor for the kitchen and living room. This flooring is the typical kind that I use, the waterproof floating floor. And yes, people, this darker floor is beautiful, but I seriously wouldn't suggest it with anybody that has animals or kids. Little reminder of the before and then after. Can't hardly see it because I covered it with paper. Here's the one behind the ceiling I was telling you about. And installing the top cabinets, which of course you have to make sure that it's level. So I run a line on the top and the bottom. Running cabinets and doing tile are my least favorite. This is after the tops have been installed, and then I began to install the bottom cabinets. Always making sure that you try and find the studs. These are the in-stock cabinets at Home Depot. This is what the kitchen looks like after they were all installed, other than the pantry, which is on back order. Yes, I still have to paint above the cabinets. I think it ended up looking pretty good. Here's just a little reminder of the before, and then the after. Another reminder, quick swing through the before, and then the after. This has probably been the biggest transformation project that I've done due to all the rot. Anyways, I hope you guys liked it. Follow along for more.